Good morning, everybody. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got a white one today. This is probably the first real winter day that we've had. The most snow thus far, so definitely can't complain. It's been, with the exception of like 3 really cold days, it's been a really mild winter. It's not super cold now either. It's hovering right around 30 degrees, so it's acceptable. But we've got some snow, and it's nice when it's not, below zero and it's snowing. It's nice outside. So I wanted to actually talk to you about something while I'm out here first, before we go see the birds. If you guys remember my videos from a little while back, I used to talk about the aviary that I'll be putting up here shortly. And what I was going to do was use the old front of my loft, which is basically this material. It's attached there to the front of the dog cage, and it has a door, and I have four of these panels, so I could have made all 4 sides as well as the roof of the aviary. But then the more I was thinking about it, the more and more I stepped back from that idea, because really what I don't have for next year that I do need is a better place for my birds to go in and out of the loft, especially now with the clock that I have. By the time I put that clock on there and I put a bigger landing board here, the birds won't have almost any room to go in and out of the loft. So what I decided to do was not build that aviary like that, but instead I'm going to build a much smaller but much more purposeful aviary, because birds really don't need all that room to whoops, I backed up into a tree. Birds don't really need all that room to flop around in the aviary and to fly around. They need it basically to, go outside, be in the fresh air, have a place to take a bath, and kind of be able to use it as a settling cage. And that's why I'm not going to get rid of this one, because they have if they go in there, they have a fairly decent view in there, even though it's not that big. So I'll leave that on there just to give them an additional view option. But the one that I'm going to put here will basically, just for an example, go, let's say, from this screw down here to this screw. So you can see roughly from there down to there, and then I'll pull it about 6 feet this way, so it's gonna come to the edge and obviously go up. So yeah, it'll be roughly that shape and that size. I'm just gonna use 2x2s and that wire, and I'm going to make this side the side that I can open, so it'll have a 3 or 4 foot landing board when I open it, and that's where I'll be letting the birds out. And then in here I'm gonna cut out a 2 foot wide hole and put bob traps, as well as I'll have a place to put the clock up against the loft. So that's essentially the new plan. I'm gonna build a smaller but much more purposeful and useful aviary. So anyway, talked about that way too long. But that's what's going to be happening hopefully within the next couple of weeks, because I really need to get these birds out and start getting them settled and letting them see their surroundings. But here we are, and here are the birds. It's time to feed them. But as you can see, they are growing and they are doing well. This guy was my fighter. Let's see if he's still willing to fight with me. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, he's a feisty, aggressive little bird. And he's beautiful too. There's his nest mate. Just letting you guys get a good look at him. Just look at that wing. Hard to show a wing with one hand, but I'll try. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, as you can see, they're bigger and bigger day by day. Are any of them hiding? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're all there. Anyway, it's time to give them breakfast, but they're definitely eating a lot now. They're going through food. I see them crapping often, so it means they're eating. They're drinking the water. I got the other one out of here. It was just getting messy at this point, and they didn't need it, but now's definitely the time to whistle and shake the can at your birds. So whistling on camera is annoying, but I do apologize. They're still a little shy. Yesterday, or the day before, I did give them a little bit less food than I really should have. So yesterday they were hungry and they were running up to me when I got in here, so I felt bad, gave them a little bit more food, so now they're a little fuller and obviously not as eager to eat, but I doubt they're gonna dive into it while I'm still standing right here. But for the most part, they are doing really good just in terms of their behavior. These guys are used to me by now, so they're not super scared, and I don't think these guys are ever going to be scared of me. I'm in here, I play with them, I let them beat on me a little bit, so we're all good. Let's pop in here for a minute. Again, everything's kind of frozen, so forgive the droppings. They're gonna have to wait until the weekend. But there you are, the breeders being breeders. Let me show you these guys. Get you out of there. This guy is the most aggressive out of any of the birds that I have. When I go into the nest box and he starts flapping his wing at me, it legitimately hurts. But these guys are going to be interesting because they're all silver except for the tips, which are black, so really interested to see how that turns out. Show you the slightly bigger one too. So as you can see, it's pretty much all silver, and then both of the wings. It's like they're gonna be silver black bars or something, I have no idea, but definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Man, I really gotta get in there and clean. Show you the Ganis boys. They're a little darker than your average sorry about that. Darker than your average blue bar, for sure. But there you have them. The other guy's the same. Go back in there. Yeah, like I said, everything's frozen solid the last couple of days, so it's just how it is in the wintertime. But give them some food too. I know they're hungry. And you can see these guys, they stick together. They're always pecking around. They're definitely curious. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's significant how much less these guys eat now that I weaned those birds. It is quite a difference how much water they drink as well. Not nearly as much as they used to. And unlike the other guys, these guys aren't shy to eat around me. So that's just about it, guys. The little guys are not so little anymore. The bigger guys are way bigger. And that's where we stand, so thank you guys for watching. I just noticed this morning that we've hit 2,000 subscribers, which is kind of nuts. Thank you. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Thanks to the old subscribers. It means a lot. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, commenting on the videos. So, like I always say, you know, like, comment, subscribe, ask me any questions that you have. I'll do my best to answer. I try to answer just about every single comment, every single question. So, thank you for your time and your patience, and I'll probably talk to you guys around Sunday or Monday. All right, take care and have a good one.